As is the last
This
player.
is the plateau.
Wait a second.
Woo!
Wait, no longer. Direwolves. Season upon season, you have fought, and now you go to the major.
Direwolves 是台湾红彩6号唯一一支职业战队，核心成员由 ED、苏弗雷、皮卡、Jackie Wu 以及豪朗北组成。他们先在亚太联赛南方赛区中以7胜0败全胜之姿进到季后赛，又在前几天的亚太联赛季后赛中成功以大分2比1的比分击败来自韩国的塔隆，获得了进入 Six Major 的资格。这是台湾红彩6号6年以来第一次有队伍成功获得世界赛的门票。而他们也将在5月16号前往美国夏洛特参加线下赛。从不被看好到亚太南区冠军，他们的努力与成就值得被更多人看见。接下来就来欣赏他们在亚太联赛上精彩的表演吧。
Direwolves will not go down without a fight. They still have, I was going to say, a bit of control up above, but Souffle dismantled. Peak with the trade. Those holes established with the skeleton key. Not bad, but unfortunately for Direwolves, it once again is kind of unraveled before they've been able to establish a foothold.
It's going to be too much of a worry right now in a 2v4. Pika does get on though, catches Boydie from above, and still a minute left. If Harambe can get going, make something happen, and make it, say, a 2v2, this is winnable for the Direwolves. Selma gets moved over to the castle barricade. Worthy and elevators has not been cleared out. Nice movement though from Pika. Goes low, gets the crouch shot and headshot. Now it's a 2 versus 2 for the final execute. Bounce and hold. It needs to swing, get the trade, and does just that. But now in a 1 versus 1, takes a lot of damage. Pika clutches big for the Direwolves in the 4th round. Despite the start from Bouncin, Pika bounces back for the Direwolves. Damage. What angles have been found here for the Direwolves? It looks like Digital doesn't quite know. Nice Nitro Cell from Bouncin. Fuse is down, and so it looks like the Chiefs as well. It is only a 2 versus 1. Souffle Pika versus Boydie on his new team with a big task ahead of him. 1 above, 1 just went up blue stairs. That's probably the round. He has not got enough time to not only chase down this player, but then get back for the counter defuse. It's going to be a 3-2 lead for the Direwolves.
20 seconds on the board. He needs to hold down the line.
Smokes can go out, courtesy of Bouncin, so Digital can get this diffuser down. Jackie Wu goes for the swing. He's got the pings as well. Should be able to win this. Headshot of the Bouncin. Gets the second as well. Digital tries to find it and he falls. It's Jackie Wu! Jackie Wu for the Direwolves!
The compromise his position as Jackie Wu was picked back up. Digital attempts again, but he falls off once more. Falls off.
Yokai. It's going to deny him as well, and he's got no idea, looking away from it. And then pushing in his Pika anyway. This round has fallen away from the Chiefs. The map and the game has fallen away because Jackie Wu has been inspirational. Punch and DCH, both very low on health. Practically equally low. 50 seconds remaining in the round. Elevate do still have a man advantage. ED low on health too, but not as low as Punch and DCH. Literally walking around into Dorm, spots the player at the backhand shot. Souffle gets rid of Mr. Punch as well, down near security. It's a 2 versus 2. 2 gas babes available for Sapper. Mark still down below. Does he win this one? No, he'd look down onto the floor for a split second, and Souffle will punish him. Sapper alone inside of Attic, and he gets caught by ED. It's Direwolves.
Burn Util can send out flashes, and that's exactly what he's going to do. DDH to drop the hatch, but Jackie Wu to shut it down. ED connects as well. Onigiri almost feeds and does the diffuser on the floor. Now Sapper, isolated inside of Supply, responds with 1. And now it's a patience game for Jackie Wu.
Jackie Wu has the health advantage, and he has the information along with the time being a factor too. Sapper's got Jackie Wu against Jackie Wu. Direwolves. Tense moments, only 1 more gas babe available from ED. And Pika at half health. Needs to be careful though, with Mr. Punch now pushing into Freezer. Only 35 seconds left before Elevate will be starting the season on 0 points. It's a disaster, but DCH gets 1, immediately traded though by ED. Harambe low, now dead for the count. Pika still low as well on that mirror, but he gets the swing, no! Loses out to Onigiri, who finds a double! A much-needed double from Onigiri to stand up for Elevate. The ping over towards the pillar position. Souffle can't quite finish him off. Onigiri staying alive. Eating the vault, the shotgun up close, and he gets the second onto Onigiri!
execute a little bit later. Certainly wouldn't want to give it much though, because you still have to try and force your way and give access to sight. So it's going to be very important for Spacehead. He needs to try and hold these players off as much as possible.
Walks straight into that crossfire though, and now his position revealed. Fantastic shot there from Jackie Wu in the elevator. Direwolves come to life. Dark now in the garage, the only player left for the Wolfpack. 1.5 times scope on the P10 Roni, and no, he can't get it done. Direwolves, as the plant goes down, can cover perfectly, and they've strung together 2 rounds in a row. So they're not going to be used to clear out this position. Instead, hard breach. Oh, Jackie Wu doesn't need any projectiles. That's 2 picks already for Direwolves, and the Avalanche continues to roll down this mountain and roll over Fury.
Trading each other at this stage, it looks like. It's going to be about just trying to hold their own. Lycolis certainly under fire. Spacehead tagged quite deep as well. And you can see that Direwolves just have such a great cut of that hallway. This is going to be so tough for Fury.
There's just Spacehead left, and he's meant to be the top fragger for this team. He's been given the FMG license on the smoke, but a 1v4 with Harambe getting that diffuser down on the ground. Spacehead absolutely clueless. Shot in the back of the head by ED, and that is a clean sweep for Direwolves. 3 attack rounds in a row, and they are looking brilliant. Dark and Mopey now have to make good on this garage control as the aggressive push comes through from Fury. Hajime finds one, and Jackie Wu is out of the game. Direwolves, though, fight back. A 3 versus 3. 15 seconds left on the clock, and it's a desperate moment for Fury as they try and stave off the match point and the win for Direwolves. But the crossfires, they're too good, and Direwolves can close the game. GG comes out in chat.
There's nothing wrong with being a bottom 2 team, and for a team that, as you said, only has just joined the league from promo relegation. It may take them, a couple of months, may even take them till stage 3 before they start being a little bit closer to some of these top teams in APAC South. Nice shot from Souffle. Renata's just getting a little too pesky here. Oh, that's an easy one for Pika. Well, the round's over, just about. Hermosa does at least get the trade, but is traded back swiftly by Souffle. 4 versus 1. Rix does get rid of ED, but position now.
Attackers, a minute to go, so they have time to work with, and they don't feed him Souffle to clean it up.
Generally 2 pretty well-known fraggers for this team, and it's now Ape who gets it to Harambe. Freebie though for Pika. I'm not sure what Hoven was doing there, just ran straight in. Clearly didn't have the information.
Oh, no.
That's diffuser down. Oh, 3-1s for Pika, who almost dies to the player inside a pit. Didn't matter. Rix just continues to rush after him though. It's the run game. Pika salvaging the round for the Direwolves.
To a double window plant. Rix over towards Kids, and I'm assuming Told You will rotate top white. Going to be so challenging and even tougher now with Rix off the board.
Well, he's in, but now he's out. That was Hermosa. Told You, the last one left, top of white stairs, no time, and does not have the diffuser. Somewhat valiant effort from Renatus here on Oregon against the standings leaders in the Direwolves. 7-3, arguably their best result of this stage so far for the Direwolves in terms of scoreline.
That's an adaptation that we have to see from the defense.
It's because they're playing for more of that vertical hold. You've got the Castle, you've got the Oryx, so they're playing more into positional hold rather than utility hold. That's an easy one for Jackie Wu. Cairo had no idea that he was that close. And then a freebie onto Moloska. Just a little slow going to respond there, but the Direwolves respond aggressively in this round. In this third, the vertical hold proving to be too difficult for Wildcard to dismantle.
Deep over towards likes of Server and Workshop. Trying to deny the plant from here could be tricky. Depends where Direwolves try and stick.
Well, at this point, denying it may not be the problem. It's more so, can they get the retake? Because this plant's going down from Harambe, and if he plants this one down, I don't know if Wildcard are going to get back into this one with Cairo and Vinny both low. Vinny's gone, and Cairo gets shot in the back. Souffle with a double, cleans them up. A little perplexing in the end from Wildcard. Clearly tried something, played off site.
Floor, Harambe leads the charge over towards East Stairs. I'm assuming see Pika move alongside him. They need to try and time this push together.
Yeah, and fortunately with one of the Talor's windows barricaded, only has to watch the other one. Oh, the swing. Harambe, headshot, Pat goes down. OJ inside a server now. At least has the 1v1 against Pika. Needs to win it. Pika's low.
So it's OJ who has the advantage and makes the most of it. Now he knows where Harambe is, and of course Diffuser is down and Harambe is low. OJ full health. 34 seconds though. Oh, he's spotted. What an angle. The Direwolves by far and away the better team here. A clean sweep in the second half. Wildcard just could not go with them here on border. For the Direwolves, elevated position. Stick still holding this though, and he just loses immediately to Jackie Wu, who opens it up here for the Direwolves. They get the first pick. ED into Volt. What is this strategy from the Direwolves? And it's working. I think it's completely caught the Knights off guard. They were probably expecting that standard server push, and it has not happened. The Tatanka, the smoke, they've gone heavily into that, and it's backfired.
Quiz over towards gold now. And an unwinnable position. Harambe to close it out. Direwolves with the back push. They pull it off. It's a strong start.
Not sure if they're going to be able to go for that Volt play either. It's really hard to see them winning this round.
Harambe to rotate over towards blue. Able to get straight past that deployable shield. The Knight's not posting up in that position. Quiz needs to be careful. Is he even looking the right way? What is Quiz doing? Completely caught off guard and now gives Direwolves a lifeline.
And you do not want to give them any opportunity. Shot through the wall. ED with a soft wall shot onto Juicy. Lifeline has now been extended and potentially taken advantage of. Sage and Josh now in a 2 versus 3. They had the advantage and then they allow Harambe to walk straight on site and pick up both of them.
Wow.
What a disaster from the Knights.
Needs to be done. Juicy, exothermic on the right-hand side wall. That'll open that up, allowing Sage on the rappel to get a long line of sight straight through the site itself. But down below, Quiz hasn't had much of an impact, and Souffle finds him.
Yeah, and Pika's sitting inside an elevator. I'm assuming he's still there, or at least around there. And I just saw that Yokai drone make its way in. So if the Knights don't get rid of that, they don't have a way in being able to deny it, which means they're going to have to go early with this plant and bait out those bursts early. Adrenal Surge from Sage. Do wonder if it's maybe go time here for the Knights. You cannot leave this to the last 5 seconds. Josh now through beepers. It's actually Souffle sitting inside of elevators. He'll get the quick swing. Trade. Stiggs gets through to Pika though. So that is the Yokai gone. Not an issue anymore. Juicy can go in. Never mind. He just dies anyway to Jackie Wu. Sage inside a Janitor, but they do not have Diffuser in hand. 3 seconds. Got to run over Sage. Picks it up. Got a sticker and has to stay on it. Well, doesn't have time. In the Direwolves' undefeated streak could be coming to an end before our eyes. They are 6-0. Harambe wants to keep dancing into the sunset. He gets rid of Josh. It brings it back to a 4 versus 4. Minute 10 left here in round 11, but Juicy's inside, going for the plant, denied by Souffle and Janitor. The swing, the very slow swing from Quiz, but he gets the kill. Nevertheless, that's closet now to their control, but it's Pika who gets rid of Quiz, and ED gets rid of Sage. The Knights, from getting that opening pick, they go for a quick plant, and it has capitulated, guys.
At long desk as well, and he's just one swing away from being taken down.
Well, he gets the first one onto ED. Is there something special here to be played out? No, Pika says absolutely not. Match point, Direwolves. And it's the 21-point round.
Attempt.
Juicy's going to go in. He'll most likely get pushed off this. I'd be very surprised if this sticks, and it does not. Was that the Yokai drone that maybe had to deny that, though? I'm not entirely sure. 30 seconds, though. This is it. These are the final moments, potentially, for the Knights if they cannot convert this next plant attempt. 20 seconds. There's still a couple in that Shamika launcher available. Juicy gets low. Adrenal Surge gets utilized by Quiz. 15 seconds. Time is now running out. Someone needs to push forward, be the front line. It's Sage that drops down. Can he find the kill through the hallway? Not initially. Jackie Wu burns out Juicy. That's Diffuser on the ground. No one's going to be able to plant that immediately, and it is the Direwolves that are cleaning up the kills. It's Quiz that picks it up. The rookie, Stiggs, he gets the knife onto Souffle, but he's down. Quiz, he's going to be able to plant it. No, denied. Direwolves get 21 points from 7 games played. They create history in APAC South. It's another Harambe dance for all to see. They are the best team in APAC South.